Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning on in to our Valley News Now desk this morning. We got a lot to talk about, okay? But before we get started on what is going on outside, I want to let you know that we've got some breaking news just into our newsroom. Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar is officially running for governor. The four-term Democratic U.S. Senator announced her candidacy this morning with a video message posted on X. I'll pull that up for you here. Klobuchar enters the race following the exit of incumbent Governor Tim Walz here, who dropped his bid for a historic third consecutive term amid mounting pressure surrounding his administration's handling of widespread fraud in the state. Here, we'll take a peek at this video here. We don't really have any sound on it, but I'll give you a better idea. A Minnesota native, Klobuchar was first elected to the United States Senate in 2006 after serving as Hennepin County attorney for 8 years. She was reelected to the Senate 3 times in 2012, 2018, and 2024, and briefly made a bid for the Democratic nomination for president in 2020. There you have it right there, Amy Klobuchar running for governor. Switching gears here, we're going to talk about what is going on outside. And we, of course, will continue to follow that story for you over on our website, valleynewslive.com. And, of course, as always, your free VNN News app. You can count on us for updates there. I do want to talk about what is going on outside, though. I'm going to get my screen ready to share with you again here. I'm on the Valley News Live website where we're sitting at negative 11 degrees right now. Feels like negative 11, too. So, I mean, at least it feels like how it's looking out there. Scrolling on down, we're going to stay sunny but cold. Mostly sunny, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy. That'll kind of be the story for pretty much the entirety of the day. Excuse me. This afternoon, mostly sunny but very cold. Tomorrow afternoon, sunny and very cold. And guess what? We got a first alert weather days, couple of them coming up for this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, snow mixed with wind. PM snow arriving west to east, increasing winds Saturday. Sunday, AM snow and patchy blowing snow. So definitely something we're going to want to be aware of there. But guess what? With that snow, we're going to warm on up. So which one do we take? Do we take the no snow and the bitter cold, or do we take the snow and the not so cold? I think I'm going to go the snow and the not so cold. Anyways, Saturday, we'll be looking at a high of 17. Haven't seen that in a while. Low of negative 9. Sunday, low of 18. Wow. High of 25, and you can see those 20s continue on till about midweek when we jump even higher into the 30s for next Thursday and Friday. That's exciting. Next weekend, looking to be good, too. So you can see partly cloudy for next week. We're not out of the woods, but we are on our way out. We've got the GPS tracker getting us out of there. Anyways, if you've got any pictures of any snow, ice that you're seeing, some even just a sunrise or a sunset, we love to see that. This is a sunset on Pelican Lake sent in by Richard. Looks beautiful out there. Brad sent in a sundog yesterday. And many of you have sent in pictures for snow events, just sundogs. We love seeing those. We love seeing the pictures that you guys send in. So if you head on over to our website, you'll press Add Media, send your picture in, and that'll go into that whole file here. Pretty cool. And you can check out everybody else's if you're into that too. See what everybody else is seeing. Moving on here, new video has been released showing a scuffle between Alex Preddy and ICE agents in Minneapolis just days before the deadly shooting. Let me get this pulled up for you here. The cell phone video shows an incident from January 13th, and you can see Preddy in the background there. Video was shot by a local attorney more than a week before the 37-year-old's death by Customs and Border Protection agents. During the encounter, it shows Preddy kicking a federal vehicle's taillight in a crosswalk. Agents then tackle Preddy to the ground. Later in the video, he says he's okay, and it's unclear what took place before the video was recorded or what happens after the video's cut. Preddy's family confirms that is him in the video. The Department of Homeland Security says it is reviewing the footage, and according to reports, this latest video was recorded less than 2 miles from where Preddy was killed. We'll see if I can skip ahead here and show you where he has kicked out the light of that vehicle. See if we've got it in this video here. Looks like we do not have it in this video here. We've got it posted on our website, though, valleynewslive.com. You can check it out there. Moving on here, U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi was in Minneapolis yesterday announcing federal agents Federal arrests related to recent unrest. Bondi says federal agents have arrested 16 people in Minnesota facing charges for allegedly assaulting federal law enforcement officers. These individuals are accused of resisting and impeding federal agents. Attorney General indicating that more arrests are expected. And a partial government shutdown looms as Senate Democrats threaten to block a spending bill that would increase funding for ICE. The standoff comes amid growing outrage over deadly shootings in Minneapolis during a major immigration enforcement operation. Valley News Team's Ethan Kramer has the story.
The clock is ticking toward a potential partial government shutdown at midnight Friday. At the center of the debate, $64 billion in Department of Homeland Security spending, including $10 billion specifically for ICE. The funding fight comes as thousands of ICE agents are in Minnesota for Operation Metro Surge. 2 people have been killed by federal agents in recent weeks. 37-year-old Renee Good was shot and killed January 7th, and 37-year-old Alex Preddy was shot and killed on Saturday.
The ICE agents have to get out of Minnesota. It is a very dangerous situation.
Minnesota's Democratic senators say they'll oppose the funding bill. Republicans control the Senate 53-47, but need 60 votes for it to pass.
We need to take immediate, common sense steps to stop the worst of the violence and the violations that Americans are suffering.
North Dakota Republican Senator Kevin Kramer says Democrats are using the Department of Homeland Security as a political pressure point. Still, he calls what happened in Minnesota a tragedy.
In this case, it's a particular tragedy because I don't believe that Alex Preddy deserved to be shot.
In an emotional closing statement on the Senate floor, Senator Smith praised Minnesotans for their response to the situation.
I am so proud to be your senator. And you know, so many people around the country are looking to you, to us, for hope. And you are showing the world how to respond to violence and how to stand up to bullies.
Now, there's no specific time set for when the Senate will vote on the bill. Reporting in studio, Ethan Kramer, Valley News Live.
And besides funding for Homeland Security, bills to fund the Department of Transportation and the Pentagon also remain. And North Dakota farmers had a strong year in 2025. That's according to a new USDA report. State planted more than 24 million acres, with corn production surging 31% to 711 million bushels. Soybeans remain the largest crop at 6.5 million acres, and sunflower production more than doubled, while the state set a new canola yield record. USDA report was approved January 12th. You can find the full breakdown on our website, valleynewslive.com. Just click on this story. And the 2026 John Beargrease Sled Dog Marathon's got a champion. Ryan Anderson of St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin, and his dog team were the first to cross the finish line in Grand Portage Tuesday. They completed the 300-mile journey up the North Shore with a total time 2 days, 6 hours, and 32 minutes. It was a thrilling finish, only about 30 seconds separating Anderson from fellow musher Aaron Ailey of Ray, Minnesota. Victory marks Anderson's 5th Beargrease title. Man, pretty cool there. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on our Valley News Now desk. Remember, you can catch us streaming around that 7:30 time frame on weekdays over on Facebook, YouTube. You can get your hands on this over on our website on our live stream as well. And of course, as always, that VNN News app where I can send you a push notification right when I'm firing this thing up, so you're able to get the latest in all of the news throughout our region and beyond. Again, that's all I got for you. I will see you back here. I am off tomorrow, but I will see you here on Monday. I'm Alex Larson. Have a great rest of your day, as well as, I guess, a weekend for me. See you then.